Lucas Bennett, a seasoned wildlife photographer, is quietly walking through the recently burned forest at McKenna Wildlife Reserve. The charred tree trunks stood stark and bare under the harsh white sunlight, creating a desolate and suffocatingly heavy scene. The dry, cracked ground, covered in ash and broken branches, made each of Lucas's footsteps echo with a harsh, dry sound. With no birdsong or insects, the forest was shrouded in an eerie silence following the devastating wildfire. Lucas clutched the camera tightly in his hand, his eyes carefully observing every corner of the forest with caution. Thin wisps of smoke still lingered in the hot air, forcing him to cover his nose when breathing. Sweat streamed down his tanned face, reflecting the harsh white light from the cloudless sky. Each charred tree trunk tells a story of the terrible devastation the fire caused. Lucas stopped beside a broken tree trunk, bending down to examine the marks left on the hard, dry soil. He clearly sensed the loss of the ecosystem he was once connected to and captured it through his camera lens. There was no sign of any animals, only desolation and the acrid smell of ashes. Lucas continued walking, his shoes kicking up small clouds of gray dust. A feeling of unease welled up inside him, as if this forest was concealing something yet to be revealed. It was amidst that desolate landscape that fate arranged for him to have an unforgettable encounter. As Lucas ventured deeper into the burnt forest, he suddenly heard a faint sound coming from the bushes. It was a faint, trembling cry, quite different from the familiar sounds of the wild. Lucas immediately turned his head, his eyes focused on the direction from which the strange sound had come. He walked slowly toward the charred bushes, careful not to make any noise. Amidst the ash and fallen branches, a tiny baby elephant stood trembling all alone. Its body was covered in dirt and minor burn marks, its eyes gleaming with fear and exhaustion. There was no sign of the mother elephant or any other herd around, only loneliness enveloped the tiny creature. The baby elephant gently raised its trunk, as if trying to call for help from the outside world. Lucas slowly removed his hat, bending down so as not to startle the elephant. His gaze softened when he saw the weakness and despair in the elephant's eyes. The baby elephant took slow, hesitant steps toward Lucas, though it was clearly still very wary. Lucas kept a safe distance, only gently extending his hand as a reassuring gesture. In that moment, he understood that this elephant had lost its mother in the devastating forest fire. Lucas knew he couldn't abandon this little life in this deadly land. Lucas quickly contacted the rangers at McKenna Wildlife Reserve to report the orphaned elephant. After a short while, the blue rescue vehicle rolled into the burning forest. The rangers gently approached the elephant, reassuring it in a slow, calm voice. The baby elephant was led into the vehicle under the careful watchful eyes of the entire rescue team. Dry dust rose in the white sunlight as the vehicle left the desolate forest. Lucas accompanied the rescue team, his eyes never leaving the little elephant. Upon arriving at the station, the veterinarians quickly conducted a health check on the elephant. They determined the dog only had minor scratches and was dehydrated after wandering for several days. A large water container was brought in to help the elephant replenish its water supply. The elephant drank the water hastily, the water dripping onto the ground in sparkling drops. Lucas stood nearby, watching, feeling relieved as the little creature gradually stabilized. The baby elephant was moved to a separate care area within the lush green ranger station. The sturdy trees and short green grass create a much more peaceful environment than the burnt forest. The veterinarians give the elephant milk and soft food every day. The scratches were carefully disinfected to prevent infection. Lucas regularly visited and photographed the elephant's recovery journey. Gradually, the elephant began to get used to his presence. It wrapped its trunk around Lucas's hat and camera as if it were a familiar habit. Those moments made Lucas feel the special bond between humans and animals. The elephant was no longer afraid, but became more active and curious every day. The rescue station gradually became the new home for that little creature. Lucas realized that the elephant was treating him as a surrogate father. Once the baby elephant had recovered, the rangers decided to take it to live with a lonely female elephant. The female elephant had lost her calf in a poaching incident, so she was very quiet and gentle. Initially, the two kept their distance while standing in the same enclosure. The baby elephant appeared timid, while the female elephant observed with a cautious gaze. After a few days, the female elephant began to approach and touch her trunk to the baby elephant. That action was like a gentle gesture of acceptance. The baby elephant quickly found safety next to the female elephant. From then on, it always stood close to its new mother. The rangers were delighted to witness the bond forming between the two individuals. The elephant no longer feels lonely like before. The rescue station is now filled with images of togetherness and hope. Despite his busy schedule, Lucas regularly returns to McKenna Wildlife Reserve. Every time the elephant saw him appear, it would run towards him excitedly. It wrapped its trunk around Lucas's shoulder and his familiar hat. Lucas chuckled as he sensed that lovely friendliness. He captured the elephant's growth moments through his lens. These photos spread a positive message about animal conservation. The elephant is becoming healthier and more confident. The relationship between Lucas and the elephant became a symbol of compassion. The rangers always welcomed Lucas as part of the rescue station. Lucas felt proud to witness the elephant's recovery. He understood that this journey had changed his life forever. The story of the orphaned elephant quickly spread to many tourists. They came to the rescue station to witness firsthand the elephant's journey to recovery. The elephant appeared friendly and enjoyed the attention of others. Tourists feed it fruit and stroke its little trunk. Laughter echoed throughout the camp in the gentle sunlight. The elephant has become the beloved mascot of McKenna Wildlife Reserve. Children especially enjoy playing with the elephant. Those moments bring joy to both humans and animals. The rescue station is no longer a sad place, but is overflowing with life. Lucas watched the scene with a satisfied smile. He knew that the elephant had found a new life. The female elephant always stands beside her calf in all daily activities. It gently touched the elephant's head with its trunk as a gesture of affection. The baby elephant always stays close to its new mother. That bond deeply moved the forest rangers.